Yosef Atzadik wakes up one morning in a dungeon in Mitzrayim, and he sees his two friends, the Sarah Mashkim, Sarah Oifim, and they're both sitting there depressed. He says, "What's wrong?" They each said, "We had dreams, each one of us, and they were very disturbing." Yosef says, "Let me hear them. Maybe I can interpret them properly." So they tell it to him, and sure enough, he gives them the proper interpretation. Question is, how did they know that it was a proper, real interpretation? So the Mepharshim answer that each one dreamt his own dream and the interpretation of the other. So when they heard Yosef saying the interpretation of his friend's dream, they understood that it was 100% true. From this we see, though, a tremendous lesson. The lesson is that they were sitting there in the morning depressed, sitting there in their own little hole, in their own little world. If they would have opened their mouths and spoken to each other and said, "Hey, I had a disturbing dream," and the other one would have said, "I had also a disturbing dream," they would have been able to tell each other the interpretation that they each had dreamt about the other's dream. See from this the value and the importance of speaking to people. Each day, Reb Nassim of Reb Nachman's main Talmud, who would wake up at Chatzais, and he would do hours of Zbaydus, and he would do Tikkun Chatzais, and he would go to the mikveh, and he would write, and he would learn for hours and hours. The entire day was spent doing amazing things. Very busy day. And yet each day he made time to speak to other people about Hashem. He said it's a very, very important thing to do in each day, to speak to your friends, speak to anyone about serving HaKadosh Baruch Hu, because we don't know how, but in each and every one of us we can open up something that the other has. Have a good one.